I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what like Vi is meta. There was always this idea, like her and Jinx shared this whole thing in some regions where they were too easy to play, but not because that was the problem, it meant they were easy to counter. But right now Vi is like super meta, in which case it's like, oh, guess what, you point and click and you get people. I guess that might be the reason why. Why I bring this up alongside Jinx is because what we see now with the new AD carry like buffs to items and mana changes and stuff is you might see quite a bit of AD carries still meta across the board, whether they're easy or not. But the thing that's nice about Jinx that we're leading into is because of her easiness, that might make her shine a bit more, but it might take a while for pros to catch on, mainly because in pro play, they usually play like a patch behind live. So that way, if something happens on live, like a game-breaking bug, it doesn't ruin pro play. So all this, minute long out the way, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into the video. The new build path for Jinx will be interesting because I've never usually talked about build paths in videos because a lot of you guys are at different elos and maybe have slightly different play styles than me telling you to like rush a mythic item, then make sure to do a zeal item, then make sure to do Infinity Edge, then make sure to do like a second zeal item. It might not be applicable to the game you're playing against like a lot of healing where you need grievous wounds, even though for the last like 2 years, grievous wounds didn't exist in this game, but maybe now it will with the coming changes, of course. And like maybe you need lifesteal, so you need a bloodthirster. So I tend to avoid that, but now that these changes have gone through and Infinity Edge does seem like a lot better and stronger because you only need 40% total crit to be able to have the extra crit damage, I do want to have the conversation with y'all about how early do you think Infinity Edge should be built? And also the Grievous Wounds changes that are coming that will actually make Grievous Wounds exist in this game. I'm sick of everybody on my team buying a Grievous Wounds item, and we still aren't able to reduce healing at all. That's a little bit troublesome, a little bit annoying. I would like the ability to play the game without someone buying healing or having healing and it just doesn't do anything. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it isn't annoying for Soraka and the enemy AD carry buys the $800 item and suddenly you're negated, but if you're Soraka and you actually play Soraka, you know how to play through that. All right, stop it. We had this conversation where obviously Infinity Edge might not be like first built, but maybe second built, because between it and the mythic item you'll have that 40% crit. But do some people actually want to build Infinity Edge first and have that mythic item be delayed? Because mythic items, I'm not saying they're gimmicky, but I am saying when they came out, it was the idea you had to build this thing first. You couldn't build it later. Even in other roles, like Luden's Echo, you needed that because all of the mythic items besides like a little gimmicky passive, one of the things they also did is they made other legendary items stronger. So if you build a Kraken Slayer first, when you got Bloodthirster, Infinity Edge, etc., any item that counted as a legendary item, those are also slightly stronger because it had a legendary passive on them. And that goes for all roles, right? But are we seeing a world where mythic items are still going to be powerful and you still want to build them early, but you don't have to build them first? Because personally, I've liked building Season 5, like, Infinity Edge, Phantom Dancer, Last Whisper, and all that stuff. But that's because I was just really bored and AD Carry was really bad. Now that AD Carry might be good again, I kind of wonder what your opinion is. So comment in the comment section down below. Also, with a little caveat, we're getting support changes, which will be interesting in the bottom lane as well. Looks like there's some tank supports. I'll go into that more in depth next week, but keep an eye out for that too, because it looks like bottom lane period might be getting quite strong, but it doesn't look like it's coming at the cost of other roles getting strong. And also bottom lane's been playing AD carries in pro play especially anyways. So Jinx, by the way, if you didn't know, is a support champion alongside Caitlyn, Ashe, Draven even at one point, but that didn't go very well. But like, just if they're an AD carry, they've probably been played support in pro play. So they're probably being played support in solo queue, like by I Keep It Taco with the support Jhin win streak. So there we go. That's all from this video. Thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification, the actual subscribe button. But I don't know which video will be next, because life can have a lot of kinks. So until next time, take care. GG, get jinxed. Thank you for watching, and enjoy pizza responsibly.